Good morning. Good morning. In case you can't tell, I'm not usually myself this morning. I got emailed some things I don't normally respond to, but when I keep seeing LeBron James' name pop up on the timeline, on the emails, I get livid. I get so livid, I can't help but to get involved. Let's just say I was very unhappy. Well, they're doing their best to, mess up the notifications going out for this. Or I could be in a bad service area, but I don't even care. This video isn't about money, clicks, and nothing. People will see it when it drops eventually. But let's take a look at this. All right. The NBA. Dude, I never really see you on the page, hardly ever. So for you to come in and say something like that sounds fraudulent. Nobody got a notification really, but it is what it is. So the NBA, all NBA list was released, and I want to discuss that really fast. The all NBA list came out, and when the all NBA list came out, bad things came out of the woodwork. And what I mean by bad things, I mean really bad things. Because I've never been a fan of the all NBA list determining salary. You playing with people's lives. You see what I'm saying? You're playing with people's lives. I mean, you're monumentally affecting tens of millions of dollars by a decision, and you're making it a popularity contest. And that pisses me off. It pisses me off beyond recognition. You will never know how much this pisses me off. I've spoken about this for the longest period of time. Do you know how they determine? They let broadcasters and sports analysts make a decision about players' salary. Let me repeat so that you can hear that clearly. They let sports broadcasters and analysts pick who should be on the damn teams. People who have never played a damn game of basketball in their lives, their opinions matter in determining multi-millions of dollars going out of a player's pockets. Who in the hell in the unions, and definitely hit the like button if you're coming in here. Definitely hit that like button up. Who in the hell in their union, Chris Paul, you allowed that to be a standard? That would be going into the very next negotiations. That cannot stand anymore. Everybody's like, Karceno's cantankerous today. I'm pissed. Yesterday, I didn't even want to talk about it. I was so pissed off. I'm like, man, I'm not even going to talk about it because I'm pissed. Hey, NBA team used to be, what, 2 teams, I think? And then it went to 3. Well, with all the talent in the league today, you need to do 4. But this is the league. This is how they corrupt and they alter people's contracts. Well, you didn't make an all-NBA team, so now we don't have to pay you this amount of money. Now Klay Thompson can't get the Supermax contract. So that works out real good for Golden State. That Klay can't get it. It works out real good for Minnesota. That Cat can't get it. Oh, the Cat, you missed it by 1 vote. So 1 vote cost him $32 million. $32 million the Cat loses. I would beat somebody's ass if they cost me $32 million. There wouldn't be a discussion. There wouldn't be a conversation. And not to mention, people who don't belong on the list. I would say the NBA second team will dog walk the NBA first team. Should Curry be first team? Yes, he should be first team. Paul George? I know Paul George had a decent year and all that, but Paul George? Hell no, he shouldn't be on no first team. He should be second team all day. You never put him above no Kevin Durant. Oh, while in it. Kyrie Irving, number 2, NBA second team. I don't agree with that. Kyrie didn't have the kind of year this year that would dictate a second team. To me, D'Angelo Russell had a better year than Kyrie. I'm just saying. I'm keeping it real. And I know Klay Thompson ain't gonna like this, but Kemba had a better year than him. I'm sorry. Klay Thompson, I know you're not gonna like it, but Kemba had a better year, dog. It is what it is. I'm not disappointed. Klay sucked it up for a lot of times this year. This is like one of his worst seasons. But my thing is this. All NBA teams. Because it gets on my nerves a lot. So that's why I asked the question. LeBron James making third team. Nah. Don't give me no he had 27, 8, and 8. BS. I don't want to hear about it. If anybody should have made that list, you could have put Anthony Davis over LeBron. AD was sat down for a lot of games. But he still outdid LeBron when he was playing. LeBron had 57, what he played, 57 games? LeBron played in like 57 games, dog. And on top of the 57 games that LeBron played, they were like 28 and 27 or 28, 27. Like they won maybe one game more. Rudy made it. I don't think Rudy should have made it over the Cat, but Rudy made it. There's other guys that could have made it. LeBron only played 57 damn games. What's the cutoff? He missed almost 30 games. That's why I say, if team 1 played team 2 in a 5-on-5, the NBA second team would blow out team 1. I would pick team 2 over team 1 any day. Team 1 got Giannis, Paul George, the Joker, Steph, and James Harden. I would take Kyrie, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard. Who else they got? They got Joel Embiid. And who's their 2 guard? Who's the 2 guard on the second team? Dame Lillard. That team would blow out team 1. That team would blow them out. They wouldn't even be close. It wouldn't be close, dog. It wouldn't even be close. And that's the only reason he made it. He only had like 111 votes. He had 111 points. He had 12 first place votes. That's how he made it. You mean to tell me 12 idiots who voted said LeBron James was first team? First team. That means he was better than Kawhi Leonard. He was better than Giannis. He was better than everybody. To be on the first team, he was better than Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, anybody else that was on that damn list. He was better than them. At what point? Now, he can't get another max contract. So what was the point of putting him in there? The NBA put him in there so that they could justify taking a position away from somebody else they want to control. This is all politics, baby. Now, all these small teams, Giannis now could get the largest contract in NBA history because they want to build Giannis into a superstar. But yeah, he is NBA first team. That's first team material. I told you for years he was better than LeBron, but okay. Now we know he's better than LeBron. It's not even a question. Now we move further on with the truth. They won't give Lou Williams this because Lou comes off the bench. So they don't seem to give all NBA players to bench players. But Jimmy Butler had a better year than LeBron James to me. He's more impactful on wins and losses. I would take Jimmy Butler any day of the week. So if anybody should have been on the NBA third team, I would have put Jimmy Butler there. But hell, you mean to tell me LeBron is better than Anthony Davis right now? Hell no. They were killing to try to get him to help the bum. Because that whole system is broken. Okay, that system over there is completely broken. And because it's broken, they have got to come up with a way to alter this whole thing. Tens of millions of dollars is being lost due to this nonsense. And if anybody want to keep somebody on their team and keep them from leaving, and not give them a supermax, all they got to do is not put them on the NBA selection. I mean, it don't even come down to skill of what you do. Bradley Beal had what, 25, 5, and 5. But he didn't make it. He the only one out of the people that averaged that didn't make it to an All-NBA team. They said, well, your team won winning. Well, damn, what did the Lakers do? They won about what, one more game than they did when they had LeBron. And when they had LeBron, they lost 27 games. It ain't like, well, we had LeBron, we rolling. Well, you had LeBron, you lost 27 games and you won 28. They want to control his outcome. They want to control where he goes, what he's doing. This is the type of stuff that gets on people's nerves. It drives normal people insane. People like myself. Drives us completely insane. Well, Kemba is a difference maker. He's a scoring point guard. He basically carried Charlotte because they didn't have nothing. So now Charlotte can either lose him or lose him because I don't think he's going back to that. Now that you made an NBA all NBA team, now you finna get paid. Now Clay can't get that $190 million contract from Golden State. Now they can keep him. Now he's screwed. I'm just disgusted, man. As a total, it's disgusting, man. For real. If you look at it totally, it's very disgusting to see. My heart was broken to see people lose that kind of money off people who voting on it and don't even matter. That means people like Chris Bouchard, as ignorant as he is about who's getting what and all this stuff, as ignorant as he is about the situation, we got him up in there making decisions, talking about how things should go. That's a problem. I'm talking about for basketball, period. That's the worst thing I've heard. People losing tens of millions of dollars. Like, who would allow this? How would this be a standard in the league and nobody not talk about it in the union? Who should do the voting? There shouldn't be a list at all. Because it's not based off performance. It's not based off win shares. It's based off popularity and who we want to go in there. Because explain to me how Russell Westbrook is number 3, is on the 3rd place team, and Kyrie is on the 2nd place team. Can somebody explain that to me? Didn't Russ average a triple-double for the whole season for the 3rd straight year? But Kyrie is 2nd team and Russ is 3rd team. You get what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is to say this. I believe Kyrie's a better shooter than Russell Westbrook, and he's a better player, in my opinion. My thing is, Russ stats is better than Kyrie stats. period. The man averaged a triple-double for a third straight year. Has not been done. I don't think anybody's done it. And he's the only guy to do it. Now we say stats don't matter when it comes to Russell Westbrook. Now it's like, well, that's a cheap triple-double. But he averaged it for a year. But it was cheap. That's what we're going to hear. It was cheap. What did Kyrie do in the playoffs? They got out of the first round. Then they got bounced. They didn't really do too much. So they're very inconsistent. What they say matters don't matter. They's like, well, it's win shares. Okay. If it's win shares, then why the hell is LeBron in there? He had 27, 8, and 8. Now it's about stats again? Okay. So you can't have sportscasters, you can't have sports announcers or broadcasters or sports writers making these decisions on people that play the game. All NBA needs to be removed, period. People should be subject to get supermax contracts based off performance. If somebody averaged 50 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 8 assists, and the team only wins 25 games, are you going to tell that person, well, I don't think you deserve a supermax contract? So if it's about win shares, what is it about? If whatever it's about, be consistent. Every player is not being judged on that. They made 2 teams because it wasn't enough. Then they made 3 teams because they said, well, we got too many superstars. So you're going to have to make a 4th team. That's going to be the next step because it's too many players. It's just like the All-Star game. It's not enough slots. Maybe if I was driving anything other than a Mercedes, yeah, I probably would be. But people driving Mercedes don't usually get shot. Yeah, they stopped me and then apologized for stopping me. I don't know how many times I'll pull it over just to say, hey man, just slow down a little bit. I'm like, all right, I'm sorry I pulled you over. I just wanted to tell you to just slow down a bit. I'm like, all right, cool. It's that crazy. So let me go ahead and do this, man. I'll take care, man. Hey, I want to see y'all donate to the page today. I want to hear no excuses. Either y'all gonna hit up the Streamlab or hit up the Cash App.